Hello there guys, and welcome back to this time a beautiful morning in the Scottish Highlands. Bit chilly, 12 degrees, but you know. So we have slept. In the previous episode we cut and headed this field. We did sleep, we moved on to the next day. It's still showing as grass for some reason. So what we need to do now is go and pick up the windrower that we bought. And then get it baled. Really. So we're going to head back down to the store. Ooh, without crashing. And we'll go and pick up the windrower. And we'll see then if it changes. I don't think it will. The texture, I mean. I don't think it will. I think it will stay as grass, but like I said, there's only a tenner between it. Actually, I haven't checked the price now that we've moved to the next day. The price may have changed. Not by much, I should think. But yeah, I will check that when we get to the store. I won't use my phone whilst we're driving. Ooh, there's the defender doing that weird thing again. I want to go this way, and then this way, into the store, round the back. Nice big store, this. And there is our windrower. Will hopefully make nice, beautiful rows for us. Just plonk that on there. There we go, and strap it in. Right, let's quickly check the price of hay. Where are you? I did just see you. 53. Yeah, so it is slowly increasing. And let's check the price of grass, because I think it is going to be grass. 42. Okay, so it's gone up by $1. A pound, not a dollar. Wrong country. Wrong country. Nothing coming. So I'm hoping this won't take too long. I mean, it shouldn't. It's quite a big windrower, actually. I'm hoping we can get 2 rows into one with this. So then that shouldn't take too long at all. I've just noticed that my fuel is about 3/4 of a tank, so we're going to have to think about some fuel as well soon. There's the old bus. The double-decker. Don't actually know if they have double-deckers in Scotland. It would be good to buy this field for the animals. Obviously, it's got cows in it. I don't know if you get the cows with it. But they're not ours, and that field is massive, so... Oh, you also may have noticed, I forgot to mention, that, yeah, our creepy neighbour has gone. There's a nice mod, hide NPCs, so, yeah, he's hidden, basically. But, yeah, he's gone now, so he's not constantly... staring at us. Whoops. Get rid of that. Take this off. Not heavy at all. Ugh. Right, can I exit this one? No. I must have a mod conflict somewhere that is stopping me from exiting these. Don't quite know what it could be. But it's definitely... yeah, I can't exit. Once I've entered this vehicle, I can't exit. I can only tab. So, right. Turn it on. Lower it. Yeah, it's grass. It's grass. But that's okay, I guess. It's only a couple of quid in it. As long as we can make a decent row. with a baler. God knows how many bales we're going to get. They look like big swaths, but just because they look like big swaths doesn't actually mean that there's a lot of grass in it. Well, it looks like we're only going to get one at a time, basically. Yeah, it is grass. It's grass and hay mixed. That's a shame. Oh well. Like I said, it's only a couple of quid. And it's just to clear this field out ready for sowing. And whoa, what has happened here? Whoa. Okay. I seem to have fallen through the world. Yeah, I need to find out what is causing that, because I don't like it. There we go. Right. We try that again. I can kind of get the two smaller ones, but the thick ones we're just going to have to leave as they are. Can I get these two together? Kind of. Sort of missing bits. Yeah. Missing bits everywhere, really. Not making very neat rows at all. Well, that will all change in the future when we get a proper machine. And implements. But this is making a nice row, though. Right. I'll get on with this. And once this is done, we'll get baling. Well, that didn't take too long at all. I know I've missed little bits here and there, but we can always pick those up with the baler. But in general, that went quite smoothly. Made some nice rows here. I've absolutely no idea how many bales we're going to get out of it. Hopefully a couple. But we shall soon find out. Yes. Not bad at all. Right. Turn that off. Yeah, that was very quick indeed. It's a nice wide tedder, this, actually. Window, actually. A few little bits here and there that I've missed, look, but we can pick those up with the baler, so shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, some bits are really thick, some bits are really thin, so we'll see what we get. Alright, let's go and put this under the cover. and then jump into our little pushable baler. I'm interested to see how this works. Because you obviously... I mean, the grass goes in the front and then a bale comes out the back, I assume. Again, I won't be able to get out of this, which is really annoying. But we'll put this in here as well. Yeah. I have to check why I can't exit those vehicles. Right. Should we enter this one? Whoa, what's happened here? Right. Start. Oh, forwards is backwards and backwards is forwards. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Can you... Okay, that camera's not working. At all. So, turn on baler. Fold baler? Are we baling? Grass, yes. We're baling. We're actually going backwards. Whoop. Oh, there's a bale. Look, coming out the back. Oh, there it is. Ah. That's a bit tricky. Ah, so you do it like that. Okay, so you walk this way with it. So it's all sort of old, kind of like horse and cart fashion. Okay. I like that. Unfortunately, I can't change the camera because I fall through the floor, which is a bit of a shame that the third-person camera is not working. Okay, and it stops. Okay, 2 bales, 3 bales so far, I think. 3? Well, we'll see. We do have the bale counter on. Yes, 3. And it's filling up quite fast. And it auto stops, which is nice. And it just pops out a little bale. Nice. Yeah, only thing is a shame about the camera. It would have been nice to have seen this from a third-person perspective. There's another one. Oh, it's filling up rather fast indeed. Well, I think... Oh, hello, Mr. Deer. I actually think we're going to get quite a few bales from this. I'm going to say 18. I could be completely wrong with that, but I'm going to say 18 bales. Well, the deer is still here. Right, well, I won't time-lapse this because I think watching it a time-lapse in first person will probably make everybody sick. So we're just going to have to keep going at this. Really. And I need to find out why I can't exit these hand-pushable... I'm pretty sure it's a conflict because I have the same pack installed on the We Bought a Farm series, and I don't have that problem there, so I need to check what mods I have installed here that I don't have installed there, and it's going to have to be one of those, because there are a couple, really. Not many. I normally just install the mods and keep them installed, because you might use them in the, near future on different series and different gameplays, so yeah, there has to be 1 or 2 that I've installed here that is conflicting with this mod that are not installed on the We Bought a Farm series. Yeah, I like this. Again, it's just a shame about the camera, because this would have been quite a nice time-lapse, but yeah, like I said, I think in first person it will make people quite sick. I could be wrong about that, but I'd rather not test it out. I don't want you guys vomiting on the screen. Because time-lapses are good, provided there's not too much going on in the screen itself, because then, that's where people start to feel a bit sick and can even get headaches, so... But this shouldn't take too long at all. How many bales are we on? 16. Well, I've well underestimated that. I said 18 and we're already on 16, so maybe let's say 44. There we go. I've increased my number to 44. Maybe we can get 44 bales out of this one little field. Right, 2 rows, 3 rows left on this side. Yeah, it just pops it out the back. It's a shame you can't actually sort of see it working. I mean, you kind of can. But yeah, this is how they would have done it in days of old. But I would be a horse. And I'm sure there would be somebody pushing it into. Although I think back in the days of old, they just used to make mounds and put it on the trailer. Like a, what do you call it? Like a teepee looking mound. And just load it onto the trailer and then put it loosely into the barn. But it would certainly be a horse and cart. I would love if they introduced that to Farming Sim. That they actually made... Because they've got horses which are rideable. So if there was a mod where you could have horse-pulled implements and you could use the horse, you know, for ploughing and pulling a trailer, cultivating, I think that would be awesome. Well, you know, roleplay purposes and starting survival series like this, you just start with a horse and a trailer and ride your horse everywhere. And I know there's quite a lot of maps, mainly American maps, where you have sort of proper old Western type villages. And that would be a good mod to have on those kind of maps. It would fit in really nicely. I'm sure it's doable with the right tools and the right power. I'm sure it is doable. Right, well that's half the field done already. And it has actually got quite a wide pickup. Surprisingly, it doesn't look like it, but it actually does have quite a wide pickup. Right, how many are on? 24. Yeah, I said 44, so... Yeah, I think 44 is a good number. I'm going to stick with 44. Going to stick with 44. I mean, I will try and get all the bits that I've missed. I'm not going to get everything, but... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, these runs came out a lot better than this side. This side was... How I was mowing it, it created quite a large areas of missed bits. I will just get that bit and that bit. That's the only problem. I've now got a bale in my way. Ugh. Which is causing me to crash. And these are conventional bales, so they're hand pickable. So we don't need to worry about anything to pick them up. Because we can pick them up by hand. This is a big swath. Yeah, but now that this field has been cleaned, let's say, like I said, it is actually a good sized field. And I always forget to close the gate. Let's get these little bits here as well. Just because we want to try and maximize our profits. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying that I can't get out. No, I want to close you. And then get back in you. There we go. Yeah, look. Producing some good bales here. Good mod, apart from that. Nice little mod. There is another hand pushable one as well, actually, that may be worth changing to. I don't know, this seems to do the job quite nicely. Quite nicely indeed. Right. Well over halfway. How are we looking? 32. Yeah, I'm sticking with 44. You're 500 litres each. So, if anyone's quick at math, what was it, £42 per 1,000 litres. So 2 bales is 42. So if you divide 44 by 2, that's 22. So under £1,000, maybe a little bit more. Those who are much better at math than me will probably be able to work it out much quicker and more accurately as well. There we go, 99. Let's get this, what, 1, 2, 3 rows and a few bits. 3 rows and a few bits. It just plumps it out on the floor. It's quite cool, really. Get this bit. Oh, produced another one. And this bit. And these little bits that I've missed everywhere. And this little bit that I've missed. Whoopsie daisy. Certainly missed some there. Well, not that much, actually. Right, last 2 rows. And then it's a question of picking, putting them on the trailer and taking them to the sell point. Which I still need to find, because I don't know where it is. I've got that mound in the middle there that I missed. There's a few tufts that I did miss, but they got hidden by the rows, so couldn't really see them. But it's okay, there's only a few little tufts. Right, can we get one more? I hope we can. 50%. 60. Hopefully all these little bits will add up. 70. Sure there was another bit. Yes, there was. Get that bit. And there is another bit back. There it is. How are we doing? 80%. Oh, we need 10 more percent. Come on. We can find 10% here somewhere, surely. Oh, there's a bit over there also. Bit here that I've missed. 82. Come on, let's try and get one more. 88. Let me get these last little bits. 97. 98. There we go. Okay, nice. Right, let's turn that off. Let's go and take this back. So how many did we get in total? 43. Oh, damn, look at that. I was 1 off. 43. Wow. I was 1 off. But not bad. Not bad at all. Oh yeah, I haven't checked the sales, actually. Right. Open this. Oh, okay. That was a bit strange. Why did that put that there? I was closer to this than that. There we go. Yeah, I will need to find out why. Look at that. Beautiful lighting. Why I've got this mod conflict somewhere with entering. I still haven't sold my piece of gold. I still got my piece of gold here. We'll just leave that for another day. Right. Bring in the trailer. A whole field of bales. Right, let's get stacking. Alright, last 3. Ooh, careful. Not my neatest stacking stack, admittedly. Have I lost one? I'm sure there was one on the end here. But that should be all of them. Yes, very good. So that is... Oh, we do have some hay. Look, some did convert to hay. 21,000 litres. Right, where are we going? This is what we need to find. Let it save. Grass. Logistics Centre Railroad. Logistics Centre West. That one's closest. So we'll head there. That one, actually the highest price. Let's head there instead. Feed and grain south. And what about for hay? Could it be the same place? Yes. Okay. Right. Can I get out of here without crashing? Because it's a bit tight. Right, off to another store. Find out where this is. So yeah, not a bad haul of grass and a little bit of hay. A little bit of hay. But this will top up our bank account nicely. I hope. Here's a car coming, but I'm going to pull out in front of you. You'll overtake me if you need to. That would be a nice field to have. Again, massive. You need proper equipment for that one. Very big. Although, actually, no, that would be a good. That would be a good. This one as well. Would be a good arable crop. And that one as well. But, well, I think we're a bit far away from buying fields at the moment. Still need to get some machinery in first. I like how this trailer has got straps going lengthways, I have to say. Right, speed hump. Sleeping policeman. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. There's a pumpkin there. Anyone would think it's Halloween. Right, so it should be just down this road somewhere. Oh, another speed dump. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's the woodpecker. Ah, it's here. Okay, this is nice and close. We like this. This is nice and close. Right, let's see how much we're gonna make. On to the sell point. £1,240. Not bad. I said about £1,000, and it's exactly what we got. Roughly. A bit more. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That's a very weeded field. Wow, look at that. Right, let's head back. That's nice. Ruins. Defender's doing its thing again. It's got a mind of its... Ooh, got a mind of its own sometimes, this defender. Right, speed hump. I'll send my trailer flying. Bump, bump. Yeah, very bouncy trailer. Right, so now, basically, we're in the market for a plough. I do have create field with a cultivator, but I would prefer to get a plough, if I'm honest. There is a hand-push plough, but I think I need to find out why I can't exit the vehicles first, because it's a bit annoying. I don't like using tab. It doesn't make it realistic at all. But we'll see how much the hand-push plough costs. Hopefully it's going to only be about £200. We also need the seeder and some seed as well. Yeah, look at that. That looks so much neater and nicer. Much nicer. Yes. I think it would be good to put peas in here. I really do. I think that's going to give us a big, big chunk of money. It really will. Right, well, that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode. We're slowly making some money. 4,037 in the bank. Hopefully going to turn this field into peas and generate a big profit. But obviously it needs fertilizing. It needs ploughing up, of course. It also needs making into a field because it's not actually a field on the map. And I'm wondering if this is going to change. So we might not actually see it. Hopefully it will turn into a field when we actually create a field. We'll have to see. If not, we can always use the field info tab at the bottom there, so we'll be able to see once it's fertilized and stuff. It might just be a bit difficult with the map. That's all. That's all. So, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Ring that little notification bell so you get notified when my videos go live. And as always, I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye for now.